it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here today in Cleveland Heights. We're talking today with Angela Arnold. Thanks so much for talking with us, Angela.
Welcome.
You are a Cleveland Public Library user and patron,
yes,
and you have your own business as well. Tell us about your own business.
Well, actually, I'm the principal of MagnaVaria, LLC, which is a small consulting company, and I specialize in helping marketing solutions for small businesses. So I create and deliver marketing solutions for small businesses that need some help.
So you're talking about companies that are big enough to need marketing, but not so big they have their own marketing department?
That's right. It's a sweet spot that's really underserved because a lot of companies have marketing needs. Everybody needs an email, everybody needs a poster, everybody needs basic print collateral, and that's what I do. I help them out. A lot of my clients are very small businesses, 1-2 employees, and sometimes they need a very basic package put together. They'll call me back 3 months later, say I need some more, that sort of thing. It's nice.
How do you use the library to help your business? Because you're in there all the time doing all kinds of research. What do you use it for?
Well, I use the library for a lot of my market research. One of the greatest features of the library is the research tab on the Cleveland Public Library homepage that allows you to go and utilize free for paid subscription databases. If you were going to buy these for your business or as an individual subscriber, these are hundreds of dollars rather, of subscription fees. So in this way, I'm able to use the library to achieve my business needs and help my customers, my clients.
Right. So when you use the library, a lot of times you are doing it not so much in person, but you're going through the internet, correct? And you're downloading, and you also download books. You have basically a Nook on. You've got a Kindle type e-reader.
Yeah, I have an eBook reader right here. It's a very inexpensive color LCD model, and I do confess I'm exclusively online. I only pretty much use the library services online. One of the great services that I use that I prefer is obviously the downloadable eBooks.
Right.
So they offer eBooks, audiobooks, music. It's pretty much a full gamut of media that I can get from home, put it on my device, and take it anywhere I need to take it.
Now, to be clear, the libraries buy these books, and it's just like any other books you would take out. They only have a limited number. Sometimes you have to wait in line, just like you would if it was already checked out.
For some titles, yes.
Right.
Other titles are always available. Anna Karenina, some of the Gutenberg Open Classic, Open Text Classics are available. But for the most part, the bestsellers, the things that everybody wants to read with the New York Times bestseller list, those things are available through the library, and the library pays for those titles just like they do print on your behalf.
And you keep them out for a couple weeks or whatever the limit is, and then you have to renew them or take them or give them back, basically.
Actually, you don't really have to do anything. In fact,
they just disappear.
Again, another selling point. You really don't have to do anything, because I'm horrible about driving books back to the library. With CPL's downloadable resources, you can select how long you want to check them out for, 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days. And at the end of the loan period, the book just expires. It goes away. So you don't have to take it back. You don't have to return it. It just simply vanishes from your device.
We are here at the Cleveland Heights Recreation Center because you're a huge basketball player yourself. You're in like 3 or 4 different leagues, are you not? You're in a women's league here at Cleveland Heights. Where else? You're in Bedford?
Yeah, I keep busy. The East Side has some really great opportunities for women to play basketball, which is great, especially as I'm getting older. I got to find people I can hang with. You know, those young kids are too fast. But I do play in the Bedford YMCA Women's League, which just started last week, and that's Thursday night. I play Wednesday night here at Cleveland Heights, and also I play Sunday night Geauga, and you know, here and there wherever I can pick up a game. I also play Orange Rec Center.
So we wanted to talk to you because Cleveland Public Library is sponsoring their March Book Madness, tied in with sort of March Madness with the NCAA. And this is a way that people can go, and there's 64 great books out there in different conferences, they call it.
Yep.
Have you had a chance to do this yet? Have you picked your books? You're supposed to pick the ones that you think are going to be the winners that people are going to vote for.
Yeah, I did. I've got Kite Runner going all the way.
Do you really?
So,
that's the one you think is going to go?
Yeah, I do. And I think it's, whenever I'm picking either real basketball teams or in this case picking books, I'm always looking for either the team that is a favorite or the team that I think will actually perform and win. So in this case, I think Kite Runner, although it's not my favorite of the list, I think it's a performer. I think everybody likes it. It's going all the way to the top.
And that one is in the category of favorites because there's categories or conferences. There's one called favorites. There's one called African American writers. There's young adults, and there's classics.
Right.
So under favorites, besides Kite Runner, Poisonwood Bible, The Corrections by Jonathan Franzen, I just read that. He's a fabulous writer.
Yeah.
African American, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Native Son, Waiting to Exhale.
Yep.
Under young adults, I was asking my kids what they're interested in: Harry Potter, Twilight, Princess Diaries. And for classics, Catcher in the Rye, Grapes of Wrath, Ulysses. These are great books. So you pick the ones you think people are going to vote on.
Yep.
And all throughout the month, you come back and check and see how they do at the different brackets?
I'm going to be checking back to see how I picked. I did pick a few off the list that you just mentioned, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how it's going to play out. And also, as I was doing my picks, as I was going through the list of teams books that were in the conferences, I realized that I didn't know a lot about the contenders. So there were some books that I actually need to get out there and read. So
you know, some that you've maybe heard of, but you haven't read yet. And these are all highly recommended. These are all essentially classics, even some contemporary ones as well.
Oh, yeah.
Are you following the NCAA? Are you picking your brackets there as well?
I am not. Oh my gosh, I wish I had time to watch more TV and stay up late and just watch basketball on TV. It's such a luxury, but I have been catching it whenever I see the games on TV.
Well, it sounds like you are playing almost every night, and that's another reason why you don't make it into the library, but you're always online.
That's right.
And you do a lot of reading, though. What do you download? What kind of book do you download onto your e-reader?
Well, I actually consume a variety of different formats. So I get the audiobooks from my MP3 player.
Do you really?
Yeah, so I can listen to an audiobook when I'm at the gym working out, on my way in the car.
Yeah.
I pretty much, for the most part, I am an ebook reader, which is text on a screen as opposed to a spoken word audiobook.
Right.
So when I read an ebook, I'm usually consuming fantasy, romance, science fiction, or mystery. I'm always on the escapist literature, which is why I haven't read the really great books, because I'm reading for fun for the most part. So
how much are you reading? How many books would you say you're reading in a month or in a year?
A lot. I'm grateful that CPL has a 20-book checkout limit for the digital media, because I'm pretty much at the limit.
Are you really?
Yeah, I consume a lot of the books for my own personal use. For professional use, for example, I had to research something for a software application, and I got the For Dummies version of that book and read it. But also I use a lot of my titles to check out books for my kids too. I have Berenstain Bears on here as well. So whenever we're waiting somewhere, we're stuck with some downtime with the kids, I can pull out an ebook and the kids can share with me, and I read it to them.
It's great.
So I consume a lot of it. I'm usually at the limit. So.
You put it on your phone as well, or do you? Yeah, because that's a convenient way to have it with you all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, they support a variety of different phone platforms. I happen to have a BlackBerry, but a lot of people have iPhones and Android operating system phones. Those are supported too. So it just depends on what device you have.
Exactly.
Depends on what kind of format you can put on your phone. But most of the phones today can accommodate most of the content on the library site.
It's awesome. I got the iPad. It's just changed the way I consume, as you say, literature.
Yeah.
And it's been made it easier for me to read stuff that I normally wouldn't. You would carry it with you all the time. It's very convenient.
Pretty much all the time. And now with the form factor, they fit in your pocket, they fit in your purse, they can go with you anywhere, especially when you already have the ebooks on the devices that you're already using. So your phone is indispensable. I mean, everybody in here has a device that needs charging, in their pocket or on their person. And that's the sort of thing where that's the place where the library can be.
Well, that is so awesome. You're such a great user of the library. Good luck with March Book Madness. I hope you win.
Thank you.
And good luck in your sports as well.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in cool Cleveland.